40. Okay, this is 32B because I kind of wandered into this and I figured it was actually worth coming back. If you want to do social media for a living, if you want to be a content creator, which some of you may, many of you may not, a lot of you probably figured out is a little bit of a rat race and might not be exactly what you want to sign up for. The one thing that I was saying in the don't follow gurus section is also not to follow trends. That would be my advice, at least. It is a way of growing. There are a lot of ways that you can grow very quickly on social media if you jump into trends and you stick with it and so forth. You might have also figured out that participating in trends usually means you're on the back end of it and you don't necessarily see a lot of value or growth. But the reason I was going to argue against that specifically is more because it doesn't necessarily build trust and people don't get to know you. Even if you go viral, it doesn't mean people are going to stick around, are going to follow you. And then if you do go viral consistently, it does mean you're figuring it out. Maybe you're making some great stuff and that's a really good way to learn. Copying what you enjoy, making the things that you see that are doing well, that are successful, would teach you so much. But I think I would argue for letting your hair down a little bit, if you have hair, making sure that even as you're following the trends, you're being yourself. Because what we're really looking for and what we really want to connect with in the world is other humans, other people, which is an argument that I also have against the whole AI content creation thing. Not only because it's just taking the fun out of everything we do when it should be doing the hard, boring work for us, but that whole idea that if all we do is follow the trends and do what other people are doing, then we're just a cog in a wheel. Oh, I gotta get the dog poop. Wow. So ultimately, while following trends and copying others is a great way to learn and might be a bit of a hack to growth, it isn't a great way of expressing who you are ultimately, which is what we're looking for, right? When we're following people, when we're connecting to people, we want to connect with them. We want to see their outlook. We want to see their take on things. And that naturally happens as you continue to create. None of us starts out with original ideas. None of us are making anything groundbreaking out of the gate. We all need to practice and we all need to try new things. But if we get stuck in a place where all we're doing is following the trends and doing what we think we should be doing instead of taking risks and trying to express who we really are, then we're robbing the world of our perspective. And I think that is ultimately a tragedy.